What's going on, guys? Toyota Fest is done. I can finally concentrate bringing the Supra back. It's summer. I haven't driven it at all yet. I'm finally addressing broken U-joints on the drive shaft on my 86.5 Mark III Supra. I have brand new U-joints by Spicer. Obviously OEM would be best, but from what I read, Dana Spicer is like the best aftermarket you can get. So, preparing for the struggle, we're gonna drop this drive shaft and try to get these U-joints swapped out. First step is to mark the position of where this drive shaft sits in relation to the diff. I've marked this drive shaft before, so this time I put a little X to differentiate which markings are which. I got that marked up all the way up to the transmission. We're going to go ahead and remove these 14s, if I remember correctly, starting with the diff. Then we're going to move up to the center support bearing. And after that, we should be able to just yank this straight off of the transmission. Once you get those 14s out, you should look like this. There's my drive shaft. Center support bearings unbolted, and this is ready to just pull right off. I'm gonna avoid taking my exhaust down. I'm just gonna take this bracket right here, and it should give me enough space to pull the drive shaft backwards towards the back of the car. There it is, drive shafts out. Again. My original plan of getting these U-joints out with a 2-jaw puller unfortunately did not work. So I did ask for some help. I asked one of my OG neighbor mechanics. It was kind of spontaneous, you know, I let him know, and he was kind of like, "Oh, bring it on over." And we were able to get it done with just a vise and a hammer. It's all put together. All the U-joints move so smooth, like it's crazy. These were hella crunchy, but now, man, I am pretty excited, happy with these results. So now the drive line's fully refreshed. We get the car back up, put it in, and hopefully this time we will have no vibrations and a smooth ride. All right, let's go get this back in. Forgot to put the e-brake up. That would have been stupid. But it's on the ground now. So she's been sitting for a while, but looking pretty good. Good to know that brake fluid's not leaking. Power steering hasn't leaked much in the span of, at least for how long it's been sitting. Clutch slave cylinder is full. At least I think this is full. Oh yeah, that's full, okay. 7MGE power. Nice, we are not leaking any oil. Hell yeah. I did change all the gaskets above the head when I first got the car. So it's refreshing to see that I'm not experiencing any oil leaks, coolant leaks yet. All right, as you can probably see, there's big plume of smoke when I started up the car. My hunch tells me it's valve stem seals, but I'm not really losing oil and I'm not losing coolant, so I'm not actually 100% of what that could be. I'm sure we'll figure it out, but until that time comes, we're gonna drive this so the 7M decides it doesn't want to drive anymore. I'm gonna let this warm up and we can take it for a test drive. Sounds a little sketcy, but let's see. First drive on the new drive shaft. Some hezzy. All right, let's go. Okay. So far so smooth at 25 miles an hour. The big issue last time was pretty much anything over like 40-ish miles an hour. I'm hoping all these vibrations go away. So far it feels really nice. Okay. It's extremely quiet in here. Oh my God. Ooh, gotta get used to driving this car. It's not like the Matrix at all. So far at 45, no vibrations. This is the smoothest this car's ever driven. New U-joints, new center support bearing, no oil leaks, no coolant leaks. And life is good. Registration's paid. I do have to smog it though, so that's like one last stressful thing I gotta do. But right now our temperature looks good. We're about to take it on the freeway and see how it does at freeway speed, which before was absolutely terrifying. By the way, let me know how this sound, what's the audio quality like? I think this is like the Lark M2 Pro? I forgot what it's called, but I've only used it like a handful of times. And I have it hooked up to my Zoom H5 recorder so we can get better audio quality out of the GoPro camera. Because the ZVE10 doesn't have stabilization. My lens doesn't have stabilization because we do things on a budget around here. We're not there yet. I'm looking trip to Hawaii or Sony FX30. They're like the same price right now. Ooh, oh my God, the acceleration on it. It's so smooth. Smooth operator. Oh. Also want to take a minute. Thank you to everybody that subscribes to the channel. And a reminder to always do what you love, because if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. I took it for Smog. We're back at my Smog spot. The only one in Fairfield that I know that would still do pre-96 cars. We were here last time for the 89 Celica. And I don't see a reason why this car wouldn't pass. It passed last year or 2 years ago or whatever. Alright guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me in the garage. The car drives beautifully. I passed Smog. I can finally enjoy driving this car just in time for summer. I look forward to taking it out, meeting you guys. So now I'm about to go eat my celebratory Chick-fil-A. I had some rewards, so you don't have to get them waffle fries for free. Keep driving those slow cars fast. Pass on the left. Smooth operator. Oh.